Hi, all of you. Welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Himanshu Sharma. With us, we have Asim today, who has finished his Cognizant-GenC interview. Okay, so I have been receiving a lot of messages from students saying that, sir, could you please share first round pattern? Could you please share important topics to study for first round? And also, can you please share interview experiences of students with respect to Cognizant? Okay, and fortunately, we have Asim who has come forward to share his experience with us, who got in touch with us to share, and that's really a noble cause. I asked him, okay, why, how, what motivated you to come on our platform to share? He's like, I would like to help others also with respect to their interview preparation. So very noble cause of Asim. So Asim, on the outset, we are very thankful to you for coming, volunteering, and coming and sharing your interview experience, taking out time and efforts in writing down what was the questions asked.
Yep. Thank you so for like
Yeah, yeah. And also, if there is anybody else who has completed his or her interview and would like to share their experience or at least contribute by giving questions, okay, please do it so that we can spread it to as many students as possible, which will help them in their interview preparation and also first round preparation. Tomorrow's video, today being 24th of July. Tomorrow, I will be sharing questions with respect to first round, from which topic, what was the questions asked in detail. Okay, today's video, this video, I'll be covering what was the first round pattern, what are the important topics in the first round, and also interview experience of Asim, and also interview experiences of students from various departments, EC, Triple E, Mechanical, all that I will be discussing in detail what were the questions asked to them in Cognizant day before yesterday in their interview. So let us start without wasting time. Asim, we would like you to share your interview experience. But before the interview experience, something about the first round, though I'll be discussing in detail tomorrow. But yeah, you could also give some clarity.
I have applied like it was on the 12th of June. I have applied for Cognizant Gen profile. Then I have got a mail from then at 4th of July. I think I have got a mail from them, and that
So you
I
applied on 12th of June and you got it
yeah
on 4th of July.
yeah it last
So
date of
was this an off-campus drive or on-campus drive?
it was off campus drive.
Off-campus drive. Okay,
They're
please continue.
hiring only for Gen C, not Gen C next. So they are like one profile only, Gen C.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So I have got a mail that I have my CV has been shortlisted, and like I will be having I have to give one like first round. I have to there was within 24 hours I have to complete first round, which is uh, like MCQ like questions and all. First
Mm-hmm.
so yeah so on 8th of 9th of July I have to like I have appeared for the exam. So there was like three section are there, like we have given 2 hours to complete the assignment. So
But before you continue, Asim, I remember day before yesterday, I had called you and I had asked you, what are the questions, what was the pattern that you got in Cognizant? Because one of my student day before yesterday, she took up the exam. And whatever you told, the same ditto pattern was asked to her also.
yeah
Okay, and she thanked you for that,
yeah
whatever pattern, because many students are under confusion that, in Cognizant, will we have coding round or not? Should we study coding or not? All that confusion is there.
yeah
Okay, so please clear all the doubts of students.
there was a three section was there, there was a
Mm,
reasoning section, a logical and there was a verbal section. Like there
mm,
was almost there was no coding round.
mm,
So there was 75 question, I think, 75 questions are there. uh,
mm,
25 question of each section. There was three section, and time limit was 35 minutes. For each section is there.
mm.
So it is all all the questions are from like reasoning, simple verbal questions like comprehension. There will be like we have to give the answer according to that, and apart from that, like there is time distance questions and all that
Okay,
they have.
so the three sections that you were talking, one was the quant part, one was the logical reasoning part, and one
Yeah,
was the verbal part.
verbal
Three
part. Yeah,
sections were there. And
yeah,
every section, as you mentioned, we had around 35
yeah,
minutes.
around
So
35
three
minutes.
sections makes up to 105 minutes.
Yeah, 1 5 minute, and yeah, that like almost it's 35 minutes, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. Like 35 minutes.
30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And
30.
were you able to navigate between the sections, or you had to complete one section and then only
Yeah,
go to the next one?
yeah, we have to complete one section, then I can emigrate to next section. Yep.
Okay. And in few companies, what they've started is every question, they are like, you cannot navigate to the next
Yeah.
question also.
Yep. But
So,
in this case, no, like you can navigate to next question also. Like any questions you like you have first, like you have appeared first question and you don't know the answer and you want to like appear at the last. So you can appear last also, like no issues.
okay.
You can
So
navigate to
in,
any
in the
questions. Yeah.
same section, you can navigate anywhere.
Navigate anywhere. Yeah.
So point to be noted, not that tough. Okay. So
Yeah.
if I talk about the first section, that is the quant part. So 35 questions, and I have heard that there were 24 questions and 35 minutes were given.
Yeah.
24 to 25 questions. So can you tell me, like, how was the level of difficulty, from which topics they asked questions?
Like there was level of difficulty was like not very hard. Like I think there was like easy, anyone can appear. Like I can have completed the sections like before 35 minutes only. Like
Mhm.
yeah, you can like if you prepare like at Quant Master, like there is more like a lot of topics you can, if you prepare for them, like you will like easily solve that questions, like same questions, like uh,
Mhm.
repeated questions are there, so you can solve easily. There is no like difficulties, like not so difficult. It was
Okay.
like
So you mean to say that it was quite simple to solve and
yeah,
we could have solved it fast also, right?
faster. Yeah,
All the ones who are, worried about how the questions would be, what will be the level of difficulty, it won't be that tough. It'll be simple. The only thing that you have to do is two things. Okay. Number one, go through all the concepts. Number two, practice and revise well so that you be in touch with those concepts, right,
yeah,
Asim?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like yeah,
Okay.
time
And
is also
from,
sufficient.
yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, time was also like sufficient time, 2 hours. Like you can, if you practice, like
Mhm.
you can like easily solve the questions. There is no like anything
Okay.
difficult.
And do you remember, recollect from which topics they had asked questions for you?
Like I don't remember exact the questions. Like it was like reasoning, like there is was like you have to complete the pattern and all, like there was pattern and all these type of questions are there, like pattern questions and all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, time
Okay.
and distance, yeah, probability questions are there. uh,
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
Okay. So this was about the quant part. And if I go to the verbal part, so the second part, that is the verbal part, how is the level of difficulty? What topics were asked?
There was a like comprehension is given, like and you have to read that comprehension, and you have, there was a particular questions on them and you have to solve that. Apart from that, there is like questions like
Mhm.
antonym, synonym, and other also, like grammatical. You have to like find out the where is the like error in the grammar. You have to find that
Error
kind of
correction,
correction.
error identification, and
Yeah,
sentence corrections. Okay.
intersection. These questions are there
Huh.
on. Yeah, this
And
much.
reading comprehension.
Yeah, comprehension. You did the comprehension and you have to like solve. There was like I think 3 to 4 questions of like comprehension. You have to read the comprehension and you have to like solve that. Like there was a question and you have to solve that. Like you
So
have to
one comprehension and three, four questions based on
two
the
questions
same
for same
comprehension.
comprehension. Yeah,
Okay, because recently, one company, okay, I mean a startup they conducted, what they did is they put three questions on comprehension, but
yeah,
on every comprehension, only one question.
yeah. That is like time take.
Yeah, which means three questions, they have to go through three comprehension, which
Yeah,
means it'll take a lot of time.
lot of time. Yeah,
So one tip which we would like to tell our viewers is when you attend the verbal round, keep comprehension at the end
and
because
yeah,
it consumes a lot of time,
lot of
right?
time. Yeah,
So complete all the remaining topics first and then enter the reading comprehension part if you have time. Okay. So
yeah.
I mean, the verbal part was not that tough. It was quite simple.
Yeah,
And
simple.
synonyms and antonyms were also simple, or were they
Yeah,
words which you heard first time?
common words, like there is no like any difficult word, like common words which like regularly hurts or like regularly speak that time. So it's not
Okay.
like yep.
Okay, actually, first round, we have even collected what are the questions which were asked. Okay,
Yeah.
like today, yesterday, day before yesterday, we even have the questions, but we are just finalizing everything and we'll be putting in detail tomorrow. So, all the ones watching this first round, if you're still not prepared, wait for our video for tomorrow. We will be sharing all the questions which were asked, okay, in PDF, and you can even download that and you refer it. I'm sure that it will help you. Okay. So this was with respect to the verbal round. How was the logical round?
Logical one, like I think there was a like there was a pattern, like pattern, all questions are there. The pattern is given, and you have to like go through that like pattern, and you have to solve
Non-verbal reasoning,
graph,
like
graph
one
questions,
will be
graph question.
anti-clockwise, like that.
Yeah,
What is the next part?
yeah.
Okay. So
Graph
non-verbal
question
reasoning.
are
How
also
many
there.
questions were there like this in pattern?
25 questions there.
All 25 were pattern.
Like all not 25. Like I don't remember the exact how many are there, but like
Huh.
4 5 to 5 questions, 5 to 6 questions are there like from pattern, and different section like different questions are also there.
Okay,
Apart,
which
I
topics
don't
were
remember.
asked from logical?
Uh, I don't remember like exact questions. Like
Huh.
it was like pattern
Blood
graph.
relations, coding,
Yeah,
decoding,
blood.
blood relation.
Yeah, these type of questions are there actually. Yeah.
Okay, missing series. What is the next in the
Next.
series, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, these
Okay.
type of questions.
All. And direction problems were asked.
Yeah, direction question.
Direction
Yeah, there was two
was
question of
asked.
directions. Yeah, there are two
Okay.
questions of
And
direction.
what about syllogisms? All pens are pencils, or pencils are pens, like
Yeah,
those
these type
type
of
of
question
questions.
also 3 to 4 questions have been asked. Like, yeah,
Okay, 3 to 4. And what about data sufficiency? Is the data sufficient enough for you to answer?
yeah, these type of questions are also there. Like, these,
Because today they have asked a lot of questions on data sufficiency in
yes, yes.
Cognizant-GenC. Okay, so these were the three rounds. After these three sections, any other section was asked?
No, there was no like other section. If you like clear this,
Automata was also not asked to
no,
you.
no, no automata, like no questions from automata.
Okay, so basically there was no coding round in Cognizant. Okay, and tomorrow also we will reconfirm with students and we will tell you. Even today, we have collected, but tomorrow we'll be able to finalize on more about the first round. Okay, so this was about the first round, which you took it on 9th of July, 2021, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and when did you get the result?
Like on 12th of July, I think that I have got a mail from the Cognizant, like my interview has been scheduled on 18th of July at 9 a.m.
Hmm.
But my interview has not been held on 19th. It's 18th of July. Like it has been postponed. There was some technical issue from their side. So I
Hmm.
on 18th of July I got a mail that your due to some technical issue from our sides, your interview will be rescheduled, and we will be soon notified about that within a week. So
Hmm.
like on 21 fast 21 first night at 1 p.m, like
Hmm.
11 p.m, or like that time I got a
Hmm.
mail from them that your interview has been scheduled on 22 or 22nd of July at 3 p.m.
Oh,
So
so
yeah,
on 21st of July at night, 11
yeah,
o'clock, you got a mail
yeah,
saying that 22nd, you have it at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. I will your interview has been scheduled on like
Okay, I
on.
think by then you would have prepared yourself well, right? I mean, from 11th July till 18th, you would have prepared well. Then again, it got postponed, so you got more time to prepare.
Yeah, like I have also appeared many interview before also, so I am not like not very
Huh.
nervous about the interview. I like I can have been quite
So
confident.
it is like
Yeah,
first time got rejected, you would feel sad. Second time you
yeah,
got rejected, a bit lesser sad. So now it has become a habit to keep attending interviews, more and more
yeah.
interviews.
Like
So
I have,
huh.
yeah,
And you also, and coming to you, you have been selected in so many companies that you mentioned,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can you please list the companies which you got selected?
Like I selected in Wipro, like in Mindfire Solutions, and like Associate Cloud, which is a startup company. I have got selected. On three of
Okay, good. So, so many companies you have been selected. So now it has become a habit. I mean, you get selected or rejected. No, the thing is, the more the company drives you attend, your nervousness will keep coming as low as possible.
yeah,
Right. I
yeah.
think
Like
you
it will
can tell
common.
that better.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. Okay. So your nervousness was not there in the interview. You were not that scared in the interview.
Like no big deal for me. Like yeah.
Okay. So now let's start with the interview which you got on 20 seconds. Please do share your questions which were asked to you. You being from CS department, am I right, Asim?
Yeah, yeah. I am from CS.
Yeah, so please share with respect to CS, and then I will later add on which I got from my students.
Okay, like
Huh.
I have told to join at like 3 p.m. I have joined 10 minutes before. So like
Hmm.
after 30 minutes, like I have got mail from that your interview will be scheduled within like they will be within 3 to 4 minutes. Your interview will be like contacting with you, like connecting with you.
Hmm.
So I have
Hmm.
joined the meeting at like
Hmm.
almost 3:35. Yeah, I have joined. And apart then when I've joined, like there were some technical issues like from my side, like I got disconnected once. So like then I, after like 1 to 2 minutes, I again like connected, and in that time that my like interviewer has gone through my resume, and like he appreciated me that your resume is very impressive, and like yeah, I have gone through it. And from that time I like yeah. Then okay, then he like uh, told me that to introduce like how like asked me how are you, and I have also like asked like how was day. So after that yeah, he has told he's like interviewer told me to like introduce myself, so I have introduced, and I told me that I have also done many projects. So he told me that you also during your introduction you mentioned all the projects and all internship you have done previously. Also I have like in my introductions I have told everything about the projects and the internship. And yeah, then yeah the then okay, then he asked me like I have like five started my career as an Android application developer, then I have switched to like web developer. So the first question he asked me that why you have switched to from Android application development to web development. So like I have told the like reasons between behind like switching from the technologies. Like I have joined a company and they are working on that web technology. So I have like started as Android application in my colleges, and I like when I've joined the company, like I have switched the technologies. After that, yep. Then he asked that you have also worked on Android applications, so like in Java and Kotlin. So can you please tell me what is the like basic difference and what you like feel much good and bad about both, like, both about Java and Kotlin. So I have like explained properly all the like things, the advantage and disadvantage of Java and Kotlin. Like there is like yeah,
So basically, whatever you're working on, you should know in and out about it.
yeah,
Whatever you tell, right now, if you're working on web, you should know in and out about it. You should know in and out about the previous technology which you work, because that is what they are checking. Do you know what is the difference? Do you know in and out about the topic or not? Okay,
yeah.
then.
Like they has told, and then he asked me that in web technologies, what the technologies you have like working on like currently. I mentioned all the technologies which I'm working on, like the front end and the back end, all the parts. Like yeah, I'm working as a full stack web developer, so I mentioned all the technologies which I'm working on. And he asked me that okay, uh, fine, like okay, they asked me to like there is a there is a like interview on Superchat, so there is a terminal where you can like you can write the code. So I like he has told me that okay, there is a like you start I will like you start writing any code. Like I asked them I asked him that which code I can write. Like he told that whichever you like you can write. So like I told that okay, if like I can write like if I can parent any code, like if you want you can say like, and it's okay, you can write any code. So I write parent number I have wrote, like and I have explained properly all the like all the functions and all how it like works. And it after that is like he has checked all the code, and I have there is I have to run the code also and show the output to them also. So I've run the code and I show the output to them, like to him. After that yeah, that then he asked me a questions like how much you will rate yourself for in Android development and web development. So like I have all that I have rated myself like according to that. After that he asked me okay, then you have also worked on PHP, so can you please what is the difference about PHP and Java? Like you have worked on both the sides, what is the difference between both? So and tell me some little much like much about PHP. Like I so I have like told the difference between both, like what is the benefit of PHP and what is the benefit of Java, and which is like advantage of Java and what advantage of PHP. I've like mm, for more than 5 minutes I have explained properly in each advantage disadvantage of everything. So like he was very like impressed about my answers. So
And I think when you tell the answers, no, Asim, I think through their expressions itself, we get to know, are they happy with our what we are telling? Are they satisfied or are they not satisfied? I think that you get to know through their expressions itself,
yeah,
right?
he was like throughout the interview, like he was like very chill and like he was very interactive to me, like
Okay.
like giving statue, laughing also in the in
Okay.
between.
So
Yep.
there was only one interviewer who was taking your
Yeah,
interview.
one interviewer. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's really nice. I mean, if there are two to three, then it becomes quite difficult for us also,
Well,
because seeing three, there only we would feel a bit nervous.
yeah, yeah.
Only one person means,
One
yeah.
interval.
Okay, then
Yeah.
what else was asked?
Then I have I have also worked on like I was learning like recently I started React, so he has like asked me about the React and all, about some small questions about that. And after
Hmm,
that yeah, after that he asked me okay, fine. Tell me some what is the responsiveness of web pages? So what is the responsiveness of a page? I explain them properly and how to achieve the responsiveness of any application. So explain them properly about all the how to achieve it and how to what is the responsiveness of our websites. And then okay,
hmm,
after that yeah, after that he my interview is over, like it has almost like 35 to take a 30 to 35 minutes hour. So yes, so
hmm,
he has told me that yeah, after that yeah, okay, I am completed with the interview,
hmm.
like talking to you, and we wait for the result, it will be declared soon. Then he has
Anything they told when the results would be declared?
no, no, that haven't told to me.
They didn't ask, and they
No,
didn't inform anything. Okay.
no, no,
And he didn't ask you any questions you have to ask.
no, like he haven't asked me, he was
Okay, because
very
today, no, one of my student, okay, she gave an interview today, and they asked her, "Do you have any question to ask?" People, these are few mistakes which many of them do. She first asked, "Sir, can you give feedback about my interview?" Okay, which this shouldn't be asked, because he
yeah,
is not here to give you feedback. This should be as professional as possible. Am I right? So
yeah,
you shouldn't ask like, "Sir, what, can you give feedback about my interview? Can you tell me what should I work on
yeah,
to improve myself?" All this shouldn't be asked.
yeah,
Right. And even one more she asked was, "Sir, what if we do not perform well? Will we be rejected? Or in the training process, what if we do not perform well? Then what will happen to us? Will we be sent out of the company?" All these shouldn't be asked. Okay,
yeah,
so if you get a chance, do you have any questions? Some questions like, "Sir, what technology should I start to learn that would help my company and me, my company?" Already you're starting to associate yourself.
yeah,
Or what are the basic expectations from a fresher? Or how can we grow faster and better in the company? What are a few tips which you would like to tell me, so that my growth in the company and even the company growth will be accelerated? So all these type of questions can be asked.
yeah. This type of
Right?
questions is much better than asking
Yeah.
the feedback and
And
all.
please do not ask about feedback, sir. Tell me, how was my interview? All these, please do not ask. Okay. So thank you so much, Asim. There are few more questions which were asked to CSE people. Because you're from CSE, I'll just add them first, and then I'll discuss about the other departments. To one of my students, they asked him, okay, now basic difference in Cognizant and the remaining companies, like you talk about TCS, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, okay, Infosys, Capgemini, all these companies, even digital profile, TCS Digital, they don't ask in depth. They ask at the so. In fact, Wipro was hardly for 15 minutes. Accenture was hardly for 15 minutes, 15 to 18 minutes. Okay. At the surface level, they ask. But in Cognizant, they are asking in depth. Not only in depth, they are even asking students to code, like how they ask you to code
Yeah,
any of your choice, and you coded palindrome. Each and every student of
be
mine, they have
coded.
asked them to code.
Yeah, surely they will ask only at least one question. They will ask.
Correct.
Yeah,
So to CS department, student of mine, they asked, write a code to convert from meters to kilometers. Write a code. And what are OOPS concept? What is stack, constructor, and destructor concepts? They asked, write even odd program. They asked him about SQL. SQL queries. What are the different type of SQL queries? They asked this query. What is the use of this query? DBMS. You have to go through, because many of my students have told that from DBMS they did ask. Did they ask you from DBMS?
no doubt DVMS they even asked during my explanation they asked small question from that. When I explained the difference, and they asked me that in between there are lot of small questions they have asked in between.
Okay,
Not from
because my
DVMS.
students have told, sir, they are focusing more on DBMS.
Yeah,
Okay, write a SQL query. For example, write an SQL query to select max row in a table. So this question was asked. Now, one thing in all the companies, no, Asim, is like CS department or IT departments, they are grilled properly. And electronics, EC, mechanical people, they're asked basics. But in Cognizant, they are even drilling, they are roasting even triple EC mechanical students. I'll tell you what question was asked. Now to triple department. Questions, write a code for bubble sort.
Yeah.
Triple student, write a code for the bubble sort, write a program to swap values of two variables without using a third variable. Okay, what are local and global variables? Write code of it. What are dangling pointers? Triple students, hear this. Okay, what are void pointers? In an electric wire, what is meant by yellow color, blue color? What does it specify? Okay, what is magnetic coupling? Types of microprocessors. What are pre-processors? Okay, what was your final year project? Describe the technologies that you have used, and even they ask on those technologies. So this is for triple E. Now coming to the next roasted people are EC people. How well they have roasted them. What is DBMS? What is view in DBMS? Why do you want to choose Cognizant? What are your three favorite subjects and rate yourself in that? What are operating systems? So for
Yeah.
EC students, they have asked questions on operating systems.
Like,
Okay. What is process? What is thread? What is processor? And what is the what is the difference between microprocessor? Sorry, what is processor and what is microprocessor? Differentiate between them. Processor and microprocessor. Can we use SQL for unstructured data? Print name without using semicolon. How to search an element using query in DBMS? What does black box testing take? They even asked about black box testing to EC students.
uh, yeah,
Okay.
it is like
And mechanical also they did not leave. Mechanical students, what was your final year project? Describe about it. Rate yourself in DBMS. If they have rated quite good, the roasting starts. Okay, differentiate between RDMS, RDBMS, and DBMS. What are primary keys in SQL? What is Python and why we use pass keyword in Python? Syntax for creating dictionary and list in Python. Remove duplicates from list in Python with program. What is Young's modulus? What is Hooke's law? I mean, these are core for mechanical. And then many students have told the questions which are repeated in each and every interview is from DBMS. They're asking from at least one of the language, that is Java, C++, and Python, depends on your resume. So they are asking repeatedly from DBMS and one programming language. If you have written Python in your resume, please be prepared with the syntax of Python and list dictionary and tuple concepts of Python. If you have mentioned CPP in your resume, then be prepared with OOPS concept with the
yeah,
program as an example, as well as be ready with basic programs such as swapping of numbers without using third variable, prime numbers, palindrome, and sorting. If
like
you have
Mr.
written Java, then be prepared with questions like JRE, what is JDK, what is JVM, what is the difference between C++ and Java. If you are mentioning SQL, then be prepared with basic queries of SQL like finding max salary, finding names of employees starting with S and types of joints. Okay, some HTML questions. What does HTML do? Which version of HTML is now in use? What is the difference between HTML4 and HTML5? What are the elements in HTML, attributes you know in HTML? Can you create HTML page with username and password? So these were the questions which were asked. Then one more student has told Cognizant-GenC similar to TCS Ninja, and Cognizant-GenC next is similar to TCS Digital. Both are conducted by CTC. Okay, so these were the questions which were asked to EC, Triple E, Mechanical. Properly, they have grilled all the students. So there is no sympathy for non-IT branches. Asim, what do you feel?
Yeah, yeah, they are like asking from the subject which are there in the like for the CS branch. They haven't also like not
Yeah,
needed it.
this time they're focusing non-IT students, they're asking more in depth than CS people, because
Yeah,
in colleges, what happens is all the time, no, EC students, Triple E students will be selected more. Why? Because they are asked basics questions for
yeah,
them, basics they ask. But this time it is ulta. And one more thing, I have another information, very important information to give you about Cognizant, which I'll be disclosing it tomorrow. Okay, so Asim, thank you so much for sharing the information, taking out time, putting in efforts, writing down all the questions, and sharing your information. I'm sure whatever experience that you have shared will help a lot of students. And with this, we wish you all the best for your results, and may you get selected as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you, sir. It was great talking to you, and thank you. Like you are like uploading videos, which helping us also for. I have also gone through many videos of yours, and I have during my placement time. So I have also gone through your more, and I have also got achieved more much experience from like your videos and all. So it helps me
I
a
mean,
lot.
we have to do this, when other institutes, companies, they are focusing on marketing, they're like selling their products. Okay, it's not important to sell your products. The most important thing is how can we convert a student by getting placed? Because when one student gets placed, no, his entire family gets placed.
Yeah,
Right. So that is the most important thing. So making one video that will help one student getting placed. No, I feel that the purpose of making the video is done.
yeah,
So yeah, so you have also done a good job. And day before yesterday, okay, one of my student, he shared his interview experience and he was like, sir, I want to just help students. It is there in our app, Quant Masters app. He's like, I just want to help students in that. So we recorded, and the next day he got his result saying that he's selected.
yeah.
So moral of the story is when you think good about others, no good things will happen to you
Definitely good
for
things
sure.
will happen. Yeah, sorts. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So with this, I wish you all the best. I'm sure that you'll be selected. One
yeah,
more company in your basket, Asim. So
yeah,
all the very best for your results. Hope I get to hear good news from you as soon as possible.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
hope this video has helped you in your preparation. Tomorrow's video, we will talk more in depth about the first round. Okay, you do not have to worry. You do not have to be anxious and curious about what will be asked, because we will bring in-depth analysis of each and every section of the first round with respect to Cognizant-GenC interview. So with this, I wish you all the best for your preparation, all the best for your interviews, and may the best happen to you. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Bye, people.